beautiful. It was spectacular. It looked really cool. The production value was there. Everything was amazing. The fights were actually really good. So congratulations to Turkey for footing the bill on this and making his celebration of the Mexican culture come to life. And Dana, I know this wasn't your idea or vision. Nothing ever is at the UFC. You're the Fertitta's errand boy. But I'm always honest and fair, and I want to praise the production. UFC Noche was a good time, and I really enjoyed it.
Dana White has once again threatened the boxing world that he is ready to start a boxing promotion.
Yeah, people have been wondering if I'm getting into boxing. I'm in.
Thanks, James.
I know. MMA fans and boxing fans alike are rolling their eyes right now because Dana White literally, since like 2016, has been saying the same thing over and over again.
They've continued to extend it more and more.
Oh, Carmelo's going to take a shot.
That he's going into boxing. Dana, just do it. Enough yapping already. Like, he's been saying this for basically 8 years now.
That's probably long enough to be talking there. That was a lot. That was
Yeah,
like, I don't know, bro. That was way too much. That was yapping. You were just yapping.
Just do it. Maybe this time it'll be different. You know, Turki Al-Sheikh is going into business with the UFC. He's been inviting Dana everywhere. And, you know, last weekend when the UFC was at the Sphere for UFC 306, Dana White and Oscar De La Hoya, that's right, Dana White's old nemesis.
You bitch. You fat piece of shit.
Oscar De La Hoya was in the building, and Dana had to basically reiterate that Oscar De La Hoya was a guest of Turki Al-Sheikh.
Was Oscar De La Hoya included in any of the tributes tonight?
I did. Yeah, he was in the video. He's an asshole, but you can't deny what he did. I mean, the guy, you know what I mean? He's a lunatic, but he was a bad boy in his day before he got his fake abs. Yeah, he used to have real abs.
Now, he had to specify that because if you guys are not familiar with Dana White and Oscar De La Hoya, these two gentlemen despise each other.
Any questions about this sack of shit and his lying? I just despise him so bad that every time he fucking lies, I point it out. And still, people don't give a shit, you know?
And I'm wondering, you know, right now, if the feud will reignite because every time Dana White threatens to get into boxing, and it's not only Dana White, you know, Oscar De La Hoya goes at people who want to start a promotion in boxing. He always has these beefs with certain people, but Dana White in particular, because Dana White is the greatest promoter of all time, and the UFC is big business. So of course, Oscar De La Hoya despises Dana White, but he also doesn't like Dana White because Dana White thinks he can do the same things he did in MMA in boxing. And Oscar De La Hoya will be the first one to tell him that's not how it works around here.
2 days ago, Oscar De La Hoya was in our studio. You had some comments that were critical of him. I bounced them off him for his response, and here's what he said.
Chuck Liddell comes to me and tells me, look, I want to fight. I want to make big money. Well, guess what? He made big money in this event that I put on, not that Dana White did. So
Oscar De La Hoya is not a fan of facts. And the thing about this guy is, it's one thing if you want to sit around with your friends and lie. Don't go on ESPN and lie. The guy's a liar. He's lying about the amount of buys he did.
But having said all of that, since he was invited to the Sphere, Oscar De La Hoya that is, have things changed? I don't know. I don't see Oscar De La Hoya, you know, giving up Golden Boy boxing and, you know, joining forces with the UFC or Turki Al-Sheikh. I just don't see it. So what gives? Is Dana White going into boxing?
Yeah, people have been wondering if I'm getting into boxing. I'm in.
We're going to have to see Dana. If you're going to start a boxing promotion, just do it. We don't need to hear about it time and time again. And I feel like at this point, it's a pump fake. If you guys noticed, he had Kendrick Lamar. He had Terrence Bud Crawford at the Sphere for UFC 306. If you're gonna do this, you got some boxers that you can pull in. And let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I appreciate it. Peace.